Do you have a passion for flowers and want to fill your home with bouquets for months on end? How about a desire to turn your hobby into a side hustle? Are you dreaming of designing and selling your own bouquets? Me too. In this video, let's talk about some of the best and most profitable flowers to grow for bouquets, whether you're selling them for profit or just dazzling your friends. Then I'll give you some information about selling your flowers if you are thinking about starting to make bouquets as a side hustle or a career. Even if you're not planning on selling your flowers, growing your own is still a good idea because store-bought flowers are often treated with harmful pesticides in order to keep them looking fresh and beautiful. These pesticides can be harmful to the environment, but they can also be unhealthy for you and your family. If you like to fill your home with fresh flowers throughout the season, you'll save money by growing your own. I am so super excited for spring to get here, so let's talk about some spring flowers first. Spring is a time of renewal. Some of the best flowers to grow for cut flower bouquets during this season are ranunculus, anemones, daffodils, and tulips. Ranunculus are one of the key flowers for flower bouquets. If you live in an area with a cool and mild spring, you'll be able to grow ranunculus for a very long harvest period. Ranunculus flowers look almost too pretty to be real. Their rose-like blossoms have thin petals and they come in colors that range from cream and pale yellow all the way to burgundy. Though not often seen in home gardens, the exquisite flowers of ranunculus are a staple in high-end flower shops and wedding bouquets. Keep in mind that bulbs will need at least 4 to 6 weeks of cool weather in order to sprout. If it's too warm, they'll stay dormant. Anemones are an excellent cut flower for fresh bouquets with over 100 different species. Most species have compound leaves and big showy flowers. Tulips are bright and cheerful, making them a great choice for any bouquet. They are best grown in full sun and require well-drained soil. They also need to be protected from extreme weather conditions, so it's important to monitor their environment. Also, if you have deer, you'll need to fence off your flowers. I don't see deer in my area often, but one night they came across the river and ate all of the brilliant red tulips that I had planted going up my walkway. If you're going to do daffodils, stay away from the plain yellow ones and pick a more fancy variety. What's your favorite season? Mine is summer. Summer is a time of vibrant colors and bold blooms. Here are some of the best flowers to grow for cut flower bouquets during the summer. Lisianthus is a stunning flower with delicate petals and a range of colors, from white to purple, pink, and blue. Its long stems and plentiful flowers make it an excellent choice for adding height and volume to arrangements. Lisianthus pairs well with other flowers like dahlias, peonies, and ranunculus because its soft colors complement bolder focal flowers. I'm growing Lisianthus for the first time this year, and I couldn't be more excited. While I ordered a few different varieties, the one I'm most excited about is this one, with the white and purple petals. I love two-toned flowers, and I can't wait for this one to sprout. Dahlias are absolutely breathtaking flowers. Flowering for months, they inject color and drama with their intricate blooms, and they add texture and interest to arrangements. They also come in a lot of two-tone varieties, so that makes them one of my favorites. Sunflowers are bright and cheerful and therefore popular market sellers. Did you know that the early blooming varieties are under 60 days to harvest? Some growers prefer to sell individual stems for $4 to $6 a piece. Just be sure that you choose a low pollen variety so that they don't make a mess all over your customers' homes. Nothing captures joy like snapdragons. These versatile bestsellers grow in spikes, each bursting with 6 to 15 tube-shaped flowers which look like little mouths, to the delight of pollinators and children everywhere. It's best to start snapdragons indoor and transplant because they take 120 days to mature. Most growers plant 6 to 10 different colors for variety. Peonies have hundreds of varieties, so the hardest decision may be which one to plant. The large, fragrant flowers are always a hit at the farmer's market. In addition to their large layered flowers and sweet fragrance, peonies have an incredible staying power. Not only can they live for more than 100 years in the garden, but they can also last for more than a week in a vase. Nothing fills out a bouquet quite like zinnias, with their brilliant colors, shapes, and sizes. Consider sowing the giant varieties because they're always bestsellers at the market. Yarrow has flat-topped clusters of small flowers that bloom from April to October. It's an attractive, hardy perennial. Yarrow can reach about 3 feet in height. Its aromatic, fine, feathery cut leaves give a soft fern-like appearance. It's a popular flower that comes in a variety of colors. It can be direct seeded or transplanted and is ready to harvest in about 90 days. Lilies are one of the top cut flowers in the world because of their long vase life and beautiful flower form. They come in a rainbow of colors and add fragrance to your bouquets. Gladiolas are often called glads, which makes sense because they make me glad every time I see them. Glads are sun-loving summer bulbs loved by generations of gardeners. They are one of the world's most popular cut flowers and one of the easiest to grow. They are tall, spiky, orchid-like flowers that will add height to any bouquet. Fall is a time for warm colors and cozy vibes. The best flowers to grow for cut flower bouquets during this season include chrysanthemums and asters. Although most flowers fade as summer ends, chrysanthemums, aka mums, are the quintessential autumn flower. These hardy perennials are best planted in the spring and will bloom throughout the fall. Asters are perennial flowers which bloom from late summer through the fall. They can grow 1 to 6 feet tall depending on the variety. These upright flowering plants have cheerful star-shaped flower heads that range in color from purple to white to blue. Both mums and asters pair well with your late summer flowers like dahlias and rudbeckia, also known as black-eyed Susans. Just a note about seeds. The seed that you buy and sow will ultimately determine how beautiful your flowers are. Consider professional seed companies instead of just going to your local big box store. Seed from professionals will be better suited to field growing, while anything from a depot will be smaller and may not have the stem length that you want for cut flower bouquets. Okay, so you got your seeds, you planted your flowers, now you're ready to harvest. When you're ready to harvest your flowers for cut flower bouquets, it's best to cut them in the early morning or late evening when the temperature is cooler. Cut the stems at an angle and remove any leaves that will be below the waterline to prevent bacteria growth. Place your stems immediately in a bucket of water so they don't begin to wilt. Growing your own flowers for cut flower bouquets is a fun and maybe profitable experience. When choosing flowers to grow, consider the climate and soil conditions in your area and select varieties that are well suited to your growing conditions. By choosing the right flowers, you can create beautiful and unique bouquets that showcase the best of your garden. With the right care and attention, your flowers will provide brilliant bouquets throughout the growing season. If you're a new flower grower looking to sell your blooms, there's no better place to start than a farmer's market. Farmers markets provide a low-cost and low-risk sales environment for new growers, making it the perfect place to establish your business and connect with customers. One of the primary benefits of selling flowers at a farmer's market is the low cost of entry. Unlike opening up a flower shop, which can require significant upfront costs, selling at a farmer's market typically only requires a small fee for a booth and some basic equipment like a tent, tables, and display items. This makes it an excellent option for new growers who may not have a lot of capital to invest in a physical store. Another advantage of selling at a farmer's market is the opportunity to connect directly with customers. Customers at farmers markets are often looking for unique and high-quality products, and they appreciate the opportunity to talk directly with the grower. This can be a great way to get feedback on your products and to build a loyal customer base. Farmers markets also offer an excellent opportunity to test the market for your products. By selling at a farmer's market, you can gauge customer interest in your flowers and see which varieties sell best in your area. This can help you make informed decisions about what to grow in the future and how to price your products. In addition, farmers markets provide a supportive community of growers and vendors. By participating in a farmers market, you can connect with other growers and learn from their experiences. You can also get advice from seasoned vendors on how to set up your booth, price your products, and market your business. Of course, there are some challenges to selling at farmers markets. The competition can be fierce, and you'll need to create eye-catching displays and offer high-quality products to stand out. You'll also need to be prepared for inclement weather and other challenges that come with outdoor markets. If you're planning on starting this as a business for the first time, my best advice is to first find a farmer's market that has space available. In my area, farmers markets only allow one table for each genre. So if there's already a flower seller, you'll have to look elsewhere for a different farmers market. My local markets also require you to commit to every week that they're open, which is not ideal for someone who's just starting out. If you're a new grower, definitely research these two requirements with your local markets and make the best plan for you. I've asked to be a substitute in case the regular flower seller is unavailable. If you don't have a farmer's market in your area, then you have a golden opportunity to start one. As the saying goes, if you build it, they will come. Plus, if you start your own, you have the once-in-a-lifetime chance to be sure that you won't have any competition. While selling flowers at a farmer's market can be an excellent option for new growers, it's not the only place that you can sell your blooms. Other options include setting up a roadside stand, selling to a local florist or garden center, or offering a subscription or delivery service. You may also consider selling your flowers through online marketplaces or social media platforms. Also, look for pop-up sales in your neighborhood. There's a group of women in my neighborhood who host pop-up sales a few times a season, usually close to whatever holidays are occurring like Easter and Mother's Day. I was able to secure a table at their events where I will sell perennials and annuals from my backyard nursery, but also cut flower bouquets from my cutting garden. Currently, these events are only about $20 for me to attend, and there are no other flower or plant sellers. And as a bonus, they put me in touch with some other people who are having sales events. If you're interested in seeing how my sales go, I would love for you to subscribe to my journey. The key is to find a sales channel that works for you and your customers, whether it's through personal interactions at a farmer's market or through digital channels that offer convenience and accessibility. By exploring different sales channels and experimenting with different approaches, you can find the right fit for you and your business and connect with a loyal customer base. So what flowers do you like to grow in your cutting garden? Tell me in the comments below. Also, if you found other creative ways to sell your flowers locally, I would love to read your comments on that as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.